Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are inside Create a Sim, creating a family for Shawn Harrison. And I say it like that because if you've been watching my current household videos, and you probably know exactly who Shawn is. But if you don't know who Shawn is, in case y'all didn't know, I am creating a mini series around my current household sim is Amie Shu. It's going to be called The Unscripted Life of Amie Shu. It's already the name of the playlist, but we're going to actually do LPs or full like episodes around her. It's wild because Amie was never supposed to be the star of any LP or even my current household, to be honest. She was supposed to be like a back burner sim. Doesn't it always happen like that? You like create a sim that's supposed to be like a filler sim or somebody that just kind of exists in your save, and then all of a sudden they captivate your heart and you just become obsessed with them. That's exactly what has happened here. And the crazy thing is, like, Amie radiates so much personality. I feel like for some of you, she captivated your heart too. And I love that. Like, I love when the stars collide that way and we're both just head over heels for a sim. So that really means a lot to me. Anyways, with Amie, you know, she went through the things that she went through. I really don't want to spoil it for you, but for those who know, they know she's gone through a lot when it comes to, like, you know, the whole dating scene. And I made a video where I put up like 3 potential contenders of who she could possibly date. And Shawn, down at the very bottom to the left, was one of them. And y'all started really like geeking out over Shawn too. And I thought that was super cute. And I love him. He also works with her. He's her coworker. It's kind of funny because like at the office, their cubicles are next to each other. Yeah, I said office because I might have been gone for 10 days, but I've been doing some things. All right. I built an entire corporate office. Yeah, it took me like 8 hours. You'll see it. Don't worry. I'm so proud. Like, I'm so excited. I can't wait. You can literally hear the excitement in my voice. But anyways, nevertheless, I wanted to make a family for Shawn because Shawn just seems like a sim that would have a big family or be very close to his family. And so that's exactly what we're doing here today. We are making his dad Calvin right now, and I love Calvin. So one of the things I wanted to focus on is I really wanted to bring my Sims to life, especially in this save with Amie. Everything is going to be so realistic. It's probably going to make you sick between the reshade, the builds, everything. It radiates realism. And we're going to just talk about this a little more when I show you guys their apartment that I've built, and we'll discuss that matter more. But in terms of Calvin, his personality is just, I love it. I love it so much. He is like the rock of the family. I feel like he is kind. He's very warm-hearted. He is a man of the Sims gods, meaning he is like a God-fearing man. I'm not religious personally, but he is very religious. Like, the family goes to church, like he prays, you know, he believes in that energy. And I love that for him. He also works he works for the airline as a bag handler. And because I really want to push the limits of my creativity with the save, you might actually get an airport build. I don't know. And, you know, I don't know if you guys picked up on this, but he's also a huge sports fan. Truth be told, he really wanted Shawn to get into basketball or football, you know, but Shawn had other ideas. You know, he works for like the tech industry. So being a football player or a basketball player was never really for him. But anytime any of the games comes on, he feels like he has to sit down with his dad and watch it, which is really cute. Like, they're super duper close. His entire family is very close. So now we're working on Karin. I haven't decided what I want her name to be. You'll probably see something else too up here, honestly, but she works as a principal at Copperdale High, and she is very, very strict, like sometimes too strict. She does not play around at all, but I love that about her. I love how strong and confident, and, you know, she's just an amazing mom. She's an anchor to this family. She loves her children with every fiber in her soul. Like, that is the one thing about her. Like, you do not mess with her kids or her family. Otherwise, she'll literally devour you alive. And that's just the way that it is. There is something about this sim, though, that I fell in love with. I don't know what it is about her aesthetic or her vibe that just captivates me, but I took a lot of time on her. I'm also playing around with some brand new default eyes that I really like. Those earrings I'm obsessed with. And I don't know if you noticed, but Karin, I think I'm going to go with Karin. Do we like Karin? Or do we like Karin? Let me know in the comments down below. But that mole that I have on her right now is actually some CC that I'm working on because I feel like the game needs more moles like that. And yeah, so just in case you guys were wondering, I am working on that. I'm not going to be linking all the custom content or everything that I'm using in this family. If there is something like you absolutely have to have, I will do my best to find it for you. I say that every time, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I freaking suck. Like I suck. But hey, listen. This year, your girl's going to be more consistent. She's going to be better. I'm going to be popping off in the comments. Like, I really want to focus on giving you guys like all of me, everything. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's a whole nother thing. That's like me thinking stuff in my head and wanting to say it. But I'm like, this is a great sim video. We can't talk about that right now. So maybe I'll tell you what I'm talking about later. But deadass, like if you want to know, just drop me a comment. I'll do my best. I'll go the extra mile to try to find it for you, but like within reason. Okay. But yeah, so I don't know. I really like her. And you know what the crappy part is I had, I think I took an hour building her, making her, creating her, whatever you want to call it. And the game crashed the first time. And it really sucks because the way she looked originally was so different than any sim that I ever created. And it still kind of is, because I am using a lot of like presets and, you know, sliders and overlays and things like that to really define her. And I'm also trying to create more characters that are just genuinely unique and have their own personality and step out of my sim style and my own personal clothing style at that. But yeah, the first one, oh my gosh, you guys, I was so bad. Like I wanted to cry so hard because I was like, why? And I don't know what's going on with the game lately, but I have never had, ever since The Sims 4 for Rent, I have never had so many crashes in my game. Like I could have counted potentially on like one hand how many crashes I had. So that was a real big bummer. But anyway, we're just kind of finishing off her catalog. I'm playing with some new CC that I've downloaded. I really love this hair. I feel like it makes her, the only issue is this hair is not hat compatible with a lot of things. I think I tried to put, what did I try to put on her? I tried to put like some sort of scarf, like headscarf on her because I thought that would be really pretty. And then that's what crashed my game. So be careful if you do decide to like ask me and download this hair because this thing does not play well. Also that sweater, I love that sweater on her, how oversized and comfy it is. But what I hate is that it's not compatible with nails. So anyways, I don't really have like a lot to say about Karin because I said so much about her already. But I love her lips, dude. Do you guys see that little divot there in the middle of her lips? Absolutely gorgeous. So please ignore her name because that is not what it's going to be. I think she is a neighborhood confidant. Like she is definitely like the pinnacle of her community. And it's funny because it's kind of funny because she was Shawn's principal when he went to Copperdale. I didn't tell you guys that, but oh my God, could you imagine having your mother be your freaking principal? That's awful. And trust me, she did not give him any special treatment at all whatsoever. The last and final sim in the Harrison household is Shawn's little sister, Kendra. Right now, she's looking grown AF. And that's the thing that I wish The Sims 4 would introduce is like preteens. And that's kind of what I feel like Kendra is. I'm not exactly sure how old she looks. So I'm kind of curious to know what you guys think. So let me know. But I'm kind of thinking maybe like 12, 13, 14, somewhere in there. Either a preteen or like very early teens. Either way, that is something that I really wanted to like emulate. So I went and I really just edited her as much as I could, you know, kind of putting in those younger features, giving her those doe eyes. I gave her some braces and used all my like skin overlays and what have you to kind of, you know, transform her into what I would think a preteen would look like in The Sims 4. Also, height sliders are a godsend for this. Not to mention, I've also found a lot of different sliders that cater to my plus size Sims because before I felt like in The Sims 4 plus size Sims, they existed, but not in the way that I wanted them to be represented. And I feel like I finally have found the sliders and the presets that complement them the way that I would have envisioned. And you guys have noticed it too, because you've been asking me. So I think that is one of the videos I'm going to be making if you're interested. It's just, you know, it's all a part of my mission to make my game look a little more realistic. You do what you want to do, but I'm going to do what I want to do. And so if you're interested, definitely keep a lookout for that video. But I love her style. I feel like I kind of nailed it. I don't know. I feel like this is something that I would wear if I was her age, you know, maybe just coming into my teenagehood or just barely got there type of a thing. But let me tell you about little Miss Kendra. So like her brother, she is obsessed with tech. She actually loves digital painting, which is so freaking awesome. And she is a gamer too. So she loves video games. She loves digital painting. I mean, it kind of makes sense. We are in a digital era, right? So that's just kind of some of her interests. Also, she's obsessed with this Void Critter onesie that her brother got her, because in case you didn't know, Shawn actually created the not mobile app, but he helped create the mobile app Void Critter Go. And so when you guys do see Shawn's office and stuff, or not Shawn's office, but the office that Shawn works at, you will also see like a bunch of Void Critter like vinyls and stickers and things on the windows, because you know that office, that company is responsible for Void Critter Go. And I don't know, I love all this. Like, this just gets my juices going, y'all. Like, it's really the little details that bring your game to life. And I feel like you have to romanticize your save and your Sims, and really like, just don't even think it's silly to like give them, you know, favorite colors and favorite things, and like really get into their personalities and treat these Sims like people, because it's doing just that makes you fall in love with it and keep going, keep playing. So if you're somebody who gets bored easily, I'm telling you, just tap into that energy, just tap into your creativity, and you'll have hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of fun gameplay. So I hate to say it, I really just ran through poor Kendra's catalog, but I'm really excited to show you guys what their apartment looks like. So that will be the next video coming up. I might post it today. Hey, why not? It took a very long time to build, but I really enjoyed how it turned out. And in that video, you'll learn a little more about Shawn and his dynamic, because I know right now y'all are kind of shipping him and Amie. She's got a lot going on right now, so I'm not sure if that's going to ever happen, but I know at the very least you love Shawn, and I would love to tell you more about him. But obviously you're going to get to know him a little more through the mini series, but most importantly, I feel like you'll know him even more in the speed build of their apartment. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I hope y'all enjoyed. And if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine. And I will see you all next time.